Okay, we meet to business. So first thing first, when you are working on a basic body is establish your baseline, maybe like 1 inch or half inch, your baseline. Then after that, you mark your positions. So position number one for this my client is, it's, let's say, is it 9.5? So her position is 9 and the under bust is 13, then the waist is 16, the length of the blouse I'm using 23. Okay, then let me add 1 inch, but this is a corset, you might decide not to add, but it's okay, you add your 1 inch. Now square your lines down, that's draw that line. Make sure say you can as well measure to this point, measure to this point, so that it will be straight. But since this is a small paper, I don't think we'll make much mistakes. So do the waistline also. Now you move to this part, we do it also. Alright, so next thing you are going to be doing, you are going to choose, should I use this side as our center front or this side? I know say you go like this side. Alright, so our center front, so this one now, that's the middle part of the front, the center front, CF, call it CF. This has this nice CF, why this is our SF, that's the side front, SF. So this is the bust, under bust, waist, then the full length of the blouse. So the neck, to get your neck width, just do your neck over 12. You will have your measurement, but you just use your basic neckline. So her shoulder is 14.5, that's 725, right? So let me go ahead and add my sewing allowance once, okay, so that I won't come back doing it. Then at this point you're going to go down by 1.5 for the shoulder slant, because our shoulder is not entirely straight now. So I slant my shoulder like this. So once I'm done slanting my shoulder, so next one, we are going to be looking for our armhole depth. This 8.775. Let's find it. So let's find our armhole depth. Simply do your bust, the bust measurement over 6 plus 1.5 plus 1.5, so 34 over 6. Please calculate for me. So you draw, when you get your answer, you draw the point. How many?
7.16.
Okay, so I'm using 7. Sorry, there's something I'm observing here. So I want to drop our bust to be 9.5. That's the bust line to be 9.5. Why? It's not that that's not her bust point, but I want to lift the bust, increase the bust a bit because of the corset. I don't want it to look so small. She don't have bust and then you are still making the cup look so small. So even the under bust was normal, was 12, so I increased to 13. So now I'm having much difference, so that's why I bring it down. Now I'm going to find the midpoint. Find the midpoint of your 7, that's 3.5. Then go in by 0.75 like this, and you can use your straight ruler like this. You draw it like that. Why we are doing this is for check, so that you will get it properly. Then you can go like this, so that you trace your line properly. This thing I'm supposed to use my pattern master. I don't see, I've not seen it for some time now. So next one, we are going to go to our bust point. Then our bust span, this is 34, so our bust span will be 3.5. You go here again, 3.5. You go to the full length, 3.5. Okay, so we are going directly. I'm not doing normal darts before doing the main darts now. It's corset you are making, so we flow straight. Alright, so at the under bust, this also, so you extend your line up. What do we have here? The difference here is 3, let's say 325. We don't pass 25. This 325 something around this number. So we are going to take that same number, go up, use 3 inches up to get our over bust line. This over bust line, very very important, so you need to have it. Now on the bust point, go down by 1 inch, go up by 1 inch also, like this. Then on your bust, under bust line, go in by 0.75 this way, and then 1.5 this way, because she does not have plenty bust. Okay, now on our bust size, so that's what we're going to be using. Now we're going to be connecting in a curve to this point, and again connect in a curve to this other point. Are we making sense? All right, so extend it to your full length. What you have there now, you draw it to the full length, and again you draw to your full length. All right, now another thing, now you check, do we have a yoke in this dress? If it's the one that has a yoke, you now look at the yoke styling. How deep is your yoke? Is it the one that comes deeper or the one that is high? Right, so you need to know where your yoke, the depth of your yoke is going to, so that the cleavage will not be showing when the person is wearing the dress. So this is our bust point. You can decide, we have different types of yoking. There are some yoke will go reach your under bust. There are some that will stop at your bust. There are some that will be before your bust. So you are going to check which one we are using. So this one will just come up 1 inch from the bust, 1 inch from the bust, like this. Meanwhile, let's put our neckline. We go down by 3 by 3. That's what I want to use for this neck. Put your curve. Right, so let's put our yoke. So this is a corset, so our yoke will go closer to the armhole a little bit. There are some yoke you will bring at the mid of your armhole. This one that will, some yoke will just stand like this, go close to your armhole and move. So this one, I will drop down the armhole. Let's trace it. Okay, do you want it pointy or this? So this one, like, let it go down a little bit. Okay, this one is not giving us a better curve, so you can use your curve to get a good curve for your yoke. so that it will be very sweet. All right, so I want to put this yolk first before we do the darting system up there. So next one now, for us to tighten our oval bust. So this point here is the one we call the oval bust, your upper bust area. If you don't tighten it, that's why you wear clothes or some corset, your breast, you'll be trying to grab yourself, let your bust not show or let it not shoot out. So we are going to tighten it 0.75 at the left hand side, then 0.75 on the left hand side also. Okay, or you can use your ruler to get it straight. Why I use, most time I will use freehand is I know some people don't have a template yet, so that it will not be as if you will not be able to do it without template though. You can do it without template. So you see, that's how you tighten. If you look at it now, you see that the shape is already looking like what we want. So next thing we are going to be doing now, because if it's a Victorian corset you are done, it should be cut like this, but this now is a bustier.